Just another couple of little things about the old mask exemptions. There's a couple of things that you don't have to do. The first thing you don't have to do is you don't have to explain your exemption to anybody. So if someone stops you and says, why are you not wearing a mask? You say you're exempt, and then they say, what's your exemption? That's between you and your doctor. It's a medical exemption. Your medical history is your business and nobody else's. Also, they sometimes out of ignorance might ask you to show them a card. Now by law you don't have to show anybody a card. You can do so if you choose, and maybe adds a little bit of credibility to your exemption if you've bothered to download a card or buy one, but by law you do not have to show a card to be exempt. And actually, if you look at the logic of it, if you're going to download a card or buy one out of your choice, then it's just your word anyway that's substantiated by a piece of paper or a download. So it makes no sense. You're exempt if you say you are. The other thing is that the shops cannot actually refuse you entry. According to in the UK, according to the Equality Act of 2010, they are subject to be liable to a £900 to a £9,000 fine for disability discrimination if they stop someone coming into their shop on the grounds of their medical condition, okay, or physical condition or emotional condition. You cannot turn people away. So now, whilst they may sail close to the wind in some of the shops by turning people away, like say for example if you're a nightclub owner, you can turn people away if they're not if they're wearing trainers or they're not dressed suitably. They may say there's something like that, they don't, but you could then take them to court and they run the risk of being fined £9,000. So some establishments might play that game, but you can play it too with the threat of a £9,000 fine. What else have I got for you there? Oh yeah, now a little bit of opinion. Yeah, so if you've got if you choose to be exempt, I don't actually like the idea of showing cards. I don't even like the idea of being exempt, because it suggests to everybody involved that the default condition is one where wearing a mask is the norm, and you have to show some kind of card like a yellow star to exempt you from it, or you have to claim an exemption. Sometimes I just walk in and say I don't wear one and see how far I get. Eventually I'll say it's exempt if I get challenged, but the idea of having the default state as of not being a healthy human being, the default state is somebody who has to wear a mask as though you're a bio threat, is not one that I'm comfortable with, because I think it leads us down a slippery slope, down a dangerous road towards a situation where they're suggesting that the healthy people need regulating, they need some kind of medical intervention to make them suitable for society. So I just think as many of us need to stop wearing these things as soon as possible, and if the quickest way to do that is to say you're exempt, that's fine, but I don't even like the principle of having to say we're exempt, and I think we should all be cautious about that and aware of the implications of it for the future. Okay, take care.